Oh, yeah, that's right. There was the VTuber update for attire guidelines.
Yeah, what is that?
How much do you know about this?
Oh, a ton.
Go ahead.
Yeah, VTubers just can't slut it up anymore.
Why not?
Because
What's
it's
the
unfair.
point?
Yeah, I know. Under boobs not allowed, but you can't have over boob. I don't really understand that at all.
How is that not? What?
Well,
I mean, there's artists on Twitch who draw literal nude. Or wait, or not anymore.
yeah, they got rid of that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, the problem is that you can't solve a problem if you don't want to say what it is. And Twitch has this problem that they don't want to acknowledge that the issue that they have is girls selling OnlyFans on the platform and being hoes. I don't have a problem with this. I think it's great. But Twitch does, and they have to pretend like they care. But they can't actually ban the bad actors because then that would be sexist. So they have to pretend like they don't know what the problem is. So they're always solving these like reflections of the problem. And then these girls just change the meta.
Everyone does that.
It's the same thing. And the problem is because Twitch doesn't.
Always a meta.
Yes, oh, yeah, they don't ban those people.
You know, Hopper, like yeah, Hopper's one of my friends. She's like not involved in the streaming world at all, but she's kind of interested in it. And she was telling me like, oh, you know, like I'm making a model. I think it'd be fun to be in the ASMR category. And she's like a very wholesome girl. And I was saying like, I don't think you want to be in that category. And she was like, well, what do you mean? I went there, I screenshotted it. 90% of them were marked as NSFW doing ASMR.
Of course. Of course, that's what they're doing. And it's like, I got no problem with it, but damn, like call it what it is.
You know what breaks my heart? You're a buddy who wants to get into streaming who's like kind of nervous about their appearance. And so they get a VTuber model and it's just dog shit. And you're like, oh God, bro. It's like shit's drawn in like fucking crayon.
Well,
like,
I mean, they're getting into it, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect.
Well, the thing is though, is that these people, they commission for like $500 to get a cheap VTuber model. But like there are websites where you can buy ones that look just as good as Iron Mouses for like $20.
No, there's no way.
Yes, sir.
As good as Iron Mouses?
Bro, these models are fucking ridiculous. But they're general use. They're general use models. Use. Yeah, so you can
there's some big, like isn't Fillion's model a general use one?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need anything crazy.
Yeah, and then if you blow up with that model, well, then that's just you now. Easy. So I think the general use models are great, especially if you're a dude VTuber, because my buddy Shinya uses one of those now. It looks fucking awesome. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I think I'm immune to VTubers now, man. I think the era of VTuber, and I'm gonna just, I'm gonna say something that everybody's thinking, but nobody has the balls to say. I think VTubers are dead.
You think so? Why?
Yep. When was the last, okay, so first of all the VTubers look the same. They all sound the fucking same. They either sound like Vebe or they sound like Lily Pichu.
Okay.
That's pretty much all of them.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like a slider. Did you see that drama with Shy Lily and the...
Oh yeah, what was that? I saw her tweet about that, but I was like,
so there was another VTuber. Shy Lily's an orca cat hybrid. This VTuber was a dolphin cat hybrid. Their model looked exactly the same, only one's yellow and purple instead of blue and white. And they even went down to, she was even imitating Lily's voice. So the entire model looked the same. The silhouette was identical, like 1 to 1. The voice was the fucking same. She's like, oh, no, it's just, I hate when people say that I'm trying to be like Lily. It's just like not like that.
But it's like everyone knows.
Yeah, it made the post. It originally blew up, and then people looked into it, and they were like, well, this is the exact same person. And so she deleted all of her shit.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, you can't really say it's a coincidence anymore.
Went on hiatus. Gone for now, but yeah, it's not good. But there's just like not really any new VTubers popping up. When was the last time?
That's true. I mean, I don't think that they're dead at all, but I mean, I agree that I think that the craze has definitely died down.
Yeah, the VTuber boom
but that'll happen for
over.
everything. Yeah.
Because I remember there was all these VTubers, and it's almost across the board entirely. Like these VTubers would get 30 to 40% more viewers than they are currently doing. And then even like when a new person joins VShojo, the streams aren't as big as they used to be. And there's just it's just dying down a little bit.
Well, VShojo had a bit of a like popularity damage from, Silvervale and, I think it was Vey leaving as well.
Nanners too.
Nanners, yeah. So like that was bad for them. I actually don't think that that's what's happening. I think that if you take a pie and you cut it into 4 slices, you're going to have pretty big slices of the pie.
Very true.
But if you cut it into 8 slices, assuming they're equal, you're going to have smaller slices.
So what you're saying is there's more VTubers now?
I do.
I mean,
That's exactly
like
what I'm saying. I think there's way more competition.
I think it's the most accessible like streaming genre.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. And I think that really...
Yeah, it is easier to be like a guy just going live no cam, but like you're more likely to be able to pull an audience as a VTuber. I think it's very accessible.
Yeah.
I think that's true, but I think the ability to break into being one of the big boys on the platform.
You're right for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, even those VTubers that, they get like 50 viewers, that's still, spreading out the audience.
So kind of like being an attractive female. Like you'll have a good bottom line, but it's hard to break through the ceiling.
Yeah, in a lot of cases.
I mean, I think that's true for any genre of content creator, like commentary content creators, gaming content creators.
Sure, I would just say I think a VTuber and being an attractive female is very easy for bottom line, but then hard to break through.
Yeah.
And then
I would agree.
And then I think gacha games are also incredibly easy to get into. Which I've been
like
doing
for
lately.
a community?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because nobody wants to play them.
Yeah, that's true.
Straight up, nobody wants to play these fucking games.
That's why everybody's complaining they don't have autoplay and Wuthering Waves.
I know, but the thing is that what do you need autoplay for?
Just so you don't have to play the game?
Dude, I get all my dailies and I dump all my energy in 4 minutes. It's easy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's super fucking easy. But I
think so, yeah. I feel like VTubing is getting more popular, but it's getting more VTubers at a faster rate than its popularity is growing. So VTubers are trying to split that pie with too many slices. And I think that there is a finite amount of people that like VTuber content. And I think that it is a unique type of interest. So because of that, a lot of people are not really that interested.
I wonder if more VTubers are going to go half human, half anime.
The cute ones will.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like showing...
Well, for example, Bao is doing a lot more IRL stuff. She actually came down yesterday to do...
yeah, I was supposed to do something with her, but I was like, I feel like I canceled with her on like Friday. I didn't want to give her anything, so...
Yeah, she did something with Maya for the Sanctuary, which was probably great. But I feel like, and I think she's doing very well too. I feel like a lot of VTubers might start to slowly transition to more IRL content if they are, as you say, not fucking ugly.
I think it's a mistake to do that. You ruin the mystique.
You don't even think for like one time when you're wearing a mask?
I think it's better not to do it. So here's a good example. There are a lot of girls that do OnlyFans, and if you go nude, then you can never go back.
I 100% agree.
Right.
100%.
Right. So there it is. I think this is the same thing. You never want to break the illusion.
I just feel like the thing with VTubers is it's so fucking limiting. You really just can't do shit.
I mean, there is an illusion, but it's not like people actually believe that there's not a person back there. Like I see a lot of VTubers doing.
But do you? I mean, you see the people that yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who actually believe. Right? Like spoiling tag. Oh, immersion break. This is what I look like. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like more people have to do something, man. Because like right now, the whole VTuber method is you become a VTuber. Hope to God you join an organization or be incredibly lewd to blow up. And then whenever you want a short viewership, you have to spend at least $15,000 to a big stream. And then, oh my God, you have to deal with the background politics of being a fucking VTuber. If you ever get into any drama whatsoever, your channel's fucking dead. Everybody hates you because VTubers live and die by collabs. Oh God, it just seems like a fucking miserable community to be a part of, bro. I actually feel bad for VTubers so bad. Because I used to be like huge, like into like finding new VTubers and all that shit, but it's just fucking stressful. And then they can't comment on drama online because if you do, then that's fucking negative PR and you can't have negative PR as a VTuber. It's just...
No, I think that's all fake bullshit that got invented by overbearing Japanese idol culture companies. And it's actually not true. It's not real. It's all just fake. You can do and act however you want. And it's like, things are true until they're not.
Well, the thing is, though, even if it is fake, if enough people believe something that is fake, then it's the rule.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is true. I think that a lot of times the VTubers that thrive off of like the super safe persona, the reason why they do that is because they're boring. And so like they can't really, like you have to rely on that type of a vibe because you don't have anything interesting to do.
Okay, so name me for example, if you were to name a streamer who's not a VTuber that's consistently active in controversy, that would probably be like yourself, myself, Nick Merckx, Aiden Ross,
oh yeah,
Andrew Tate,
Kai has controversy all the time.
Mizkif.
Yeah. Everybody, anybody, if you're out there swinging, you're going to have misses.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, try to name me 5 VTubers that are actively involved in controversy.
Like, Kirshi is involved in a lot of controversy. Let's see.
It's a little bit harder.
Well, yeah, because there's less of them.
The sample size, sure.
Yeah, well, because also Silvervale was involved, like that Hogwarts Legacy stuff.
But that was like over a year ago.
Yeah,
that was like
but that was
time.
pretty big, and that it's ongoing, right? It's ongoing in that way. I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. There was the Doki Bird controversy as well. That was really big.
That was probably the biggest one.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
And let's see. Besides that, I'd really have to think about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I agree
there was
with
the Ninja
Techie
Sanji
that
drama.
Yeah.
there
That's like a
are
meta level.
certain content creators that benefit from controversy, and it's usually guys with a certain type of audience,
Sure.
right? But I don't
Incel
think
audiences.
sometimes, but I don't think that VTubers benefit in that way. And I mean, there's other like those Minecrafters. Every time they had a controversy, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like with Gacha content creators.
Well, to be fair, they're even faker than the cartoons.
Very fair. 3 years ago, I've always been involved in a lot of controversy because I don't know, man. When I see something wrong, I got to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I lost like 80% of my viewership, and I rebuilt all that shit in a category where you were not allowed to talk about controversies. Like for the Gacha space, there was an active group, and that's kind of what happened. The whole, as you said, the rat. Where all of these people were to say, if you talk about drama, if you talk about controversy, we are just going to simply not talk to you.